All right, here's the oncoming bantamweight force out of the great nation of Georgia, repping Team Serra-Longo there on the northeastern side of the U.S. MERAB DVALISHVILI. He's been on the championship course for a long time. He's got a big fight in front of him tonight.
All he does is win, John, and he wins in a certain way. He pressures you and he breaks you down. I have seen so many great bantamweights fight MERAB DVALISHVILI, and you can see they start to lose, not only physically, but in the spirit. He attacks you at a level that's higher than just your body. He's a great wrestler. He will put a pressure and pace on you that not many people can stay with.
And I'm not sure that any athlete has ever muted Jose Aldo's offense as much as DVALISHVILI did back in 2022. MERAB back under the bright lights tonight. So here he is, the UFC Featherweight champion, Alexander Volkanovski. It's a title he always thought he would have. He just needed the opportunity, and you all saw what he did in outclassing the all-time great Max Holloway. Alexander Volkanovski is the total package. We make a lot about his rugby league career, and at one point, he was a 214-pound athlete who was an absolute marauder, but now at his svelte 145 pounds, he truly has every skill befitting a long-reigning champion. This division has a bunch of killers in it, and right now they're all chasing the Volk man, Alexander Volkanovski.
That's fine.
The date for this heavyweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, MERAB the Machine DVALISHVILI. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, so here we are, the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden. It's crazy to think that not all that long ago, mixed martial arts was not regulated in New York. When that legislation came down, the UFC came strong and we've been omnipresent.
John, kick the door in.
Yes.
If you're gonna say, yo, welcome in MSG, the UFC is coming. And every time we have gone there, we have brought phenomenal fight cards and some of the biggest moments in UFC history.
Now if the Knicks could just get their act together.
Knicks will never get their act together, and I'm okay with it. Great shot from the top position.
Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. All right, full guard here, DC. We'll see how soon he tries to pass.
Well, he needs to be passing immediately. In the full guard is where you are in most danger as a top fighter because they have all of their submissions.
Right.
They have the guillotine, they have the armbar, they have the kimuras, they have all their locks when they're in the full guard. So if you pass, you really do limit the danger that you're in from the top position.
All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now. Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by DVALISHVILI. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Solid punch from the clinch here.
All right, early round one action here as the fighter engages in the clinch. And again, we don't know the striking discrepancy here, but you got to think the wrestler is going to pursue these situations in this match.
I mean, he spent his lifetime here. He spent his lifetime in close. So he gets to the clinch, gets chest to chest, and he's comfortable. No matter how good his opponent is in terms of overall skills, he is so well versed here that he feels like he is in the advantage position.
Oh, goes to the switch kick and lands. That was masterfully done.
It's such a fast action. You draw a reaction from your opponent, and that's when you find the target. Take it for a ride. Nice double leg. Nice finish.
Nicely done. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Big combination here of ground and pound strikes. Nice work by DVALISHVILI. Pretty accurate there from bottom position. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Oh, reverses the position now. Outstanding work on the ground by DVALISHVILI. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
DVALISHVILI's looking to pass into half guard here, but he's denied. Lands the ground and pound strike here.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway. Well, plenty of time here to go in round one. He has really gotten off to a good start tonight. He and his corner prioritized an aggressive, all-offense start to this one, and that is exactly the way it's played out. Volkanovski's pass attempt denied. Wow, all things considered, pretty good shot from bottom position. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Volkanovski.
Another. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action. Certainly showing off some good hands here tonight. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Throwing that jab, no good.
He's got the single collar tie.
Nice jab there.
Let's keep that up. I want to see accuracy right now. Don't worry.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, here we go with our next round, DC. Pretty good game plan in the previous round. Attacked the body to great effect, and we'll look to continue to do so.
He has done a great job of making the investment. The investment to the body that may not pay dividends early, but But as the fight goes long, you will see it start to pay itself off.
This pace is just absurd. He has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches and bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
DVALISHVILI's attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense.
Ground and pound, and that would cut him.
Use your hips to get back in the guard.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there.
Because they're overrepresented long.
But
I've been just really never overrepresented long. Usually under 30 seconds. I got 2 channels. I've been
so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Operating inside the closed guard now.
Great job landing from the top position.
And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Just over 3 minutes to go. But at least staying busy on the bottom. Volkanovski going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective. Well, let's take a look at the numbers. He is landing at a very good clip here tonight. And it's one thing. Oh!
He ate that kick. He took that whole kick, yep.
All right, well, good news is he rocked it. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
Well, new round, same narrative. He continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous frame. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Good fight here, under 2 to go.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
All right, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but there's nothing to worry about now. He's got to start to protect it.
Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. Well, he's on his back, but he's landing. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter. Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now. Under a minute to go. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Wow.
How about the judo toss there? Judo 101. Try to establish that jab. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Beautiful right hand over the top. 20 seconds left.
Oh, nice kick.
Enters in on the double leg. Final seconds here of round 2. Good kick to the body. All right, round 3 coming up next. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up.
He won the strike in that round.
All right, so there's the end of the round. A lot of high-level action, and if you like the takedown game, as my boy Daniel Cormier does, you enjoyed that round.
It's like we're watching the NCAA wrestling tournament. It's takedown after takedown. He's fighting his fight. He's able to change levels, drive into his opponent, and secure takedown after takedown.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Really good job by the fighter to land that kick.
Oh, inside kick.
Again with the inside leg kick. Beautiful right hook counter.
Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
Ground and pound strike there now.
He's doing a really good job of putting himself in position.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks. Now he's going full mount.
We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head. Another ground and pound strike lands.
He's got to start throwing now.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground.
Beautiful ground and pound approach, and now his opponent is starting to swell.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his back.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense. Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger. Oh, good defense, yes.
We have crossed the midpoint of this one. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
Nice shot lands from the bottom. That was a slick transition.
Relentless pressure from the top by Volk.
I mean, at this point, you just have to do something. You know, you have to maybe start trying to pull guard, grab him, pull him into you to try to change it and get him in your realm where you have the advantage. Now he's got good body position, yup.
DVALISHVILI's in half guard now. Continuing to work out of the half guard. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Under a minute now to go.
Lands a nice punch from his back. There it is. Now he's going to mount. Oh.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Oh, Volkanovski's eye starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
All right, take a seat, brother. That was great. Good round. You controlled that round everywhere. Okay, you almost got that submission now. I need you to be a little bit sharper, okay?
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, 4th round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart, and we'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon.
Nice inside leg kicks there.
Straight punch lands.
Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by DVALISHVILI. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Ready? Come on.
Be first.
Big double leg double change.
DVALISHVILI's eye now closing up.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Hammer fist here by DVALISHVILI.
Oh, right into mount.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Lands the ground and pound strike. Another ground and pound strike lands. Nice positional control here. Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Well, he is really seeing things well offensively here tonight, and he's caused a lot of swelling there on his opponent.
You got to address this now, because it's only going to get worse. Your opponent is not going to let you off the hook. You got to move. You got to change something to try to deter him from going to that spot.
Oh, Volkanovski's looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied. Really good job to land these strikes from top position.
Oh, more attack. Yup.
Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Oh, he bails on the submission now.
Oh, he puts his knee on belly. That was nice.
Volkanovski's body really getting bruised up on that right side right now. Gotta figure out a way to lower the guard. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's gonna try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Good work from the top here by Dvalishvili. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through.
In the half guard. Getting the bone here.
Come on now, you gotta get him back in your guard. Posture and look at his damage.
20 seconds to go. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Dvalishvili's right back to the full mount. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up.
Okay, so just like we did in the gym, we're gonna have to switch it up. I want you to go out.
All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage him.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round, forthcoming.
Beautiful kick land.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Dvalishvili's strike attempt there is blocked. Takedown defense holds up.
Beautiful, keep him there. Now it's really speed.
He does a great job getting out of that clinch position.
Lands to the body. Well, you can feel that breeze octagon side after the swing and a miss by Dvalishvili. Well, as we pull up the numbers there, bottom of your screen, the body strikes really tell the story in this one. That was a big focus for his camp coming in, and he has certainly worked that midsection to great effect here tonight. Dvalishvili's landed another strike there right on the swollen eye of the opponent, and that's a smart job by him to target that area that is already compromised. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself. Switch knee lands to the body.
All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
All right, very late in the fight now, DC. I know we don't have open scoring, but correct me if I'm wrong, he needs...
Wow! You cannot take too many of those.
Nice short uppercut in the clinch by Volkanovski. Well, you can just see he is oozing with confidence and not overconfident. Oh, lands a hip toss now. Beautifully placed in time knee there by Volk. All right, single collar tie now. Back to the well with that right hand. It's no good.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Oh, the Superman punch lands. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Uppercut lands. Well, earlier in the round, he clearly got stunned by his opponent, but he just has not responded well at all.
He hasn't responded well. He hasn't gotten himself back going after getting hurt so bad early in the round.
Looks like someone took a red Sharpie to his side. A lot of bruising courtesy of those body strikes.
Well, big kicks, big punches. He's doing everything he told us he intended to do to slow this guy down. And you can see his opponent.
DVALISHVILI gets touched by that kick there.
Yeah, he's got to. He's got to start checking kicks.
We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. DVALISHVILI's trying for a submission here.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
All right, we told you we'd keep an eye on it, DC. That cut is starting to open up wider now, and he continues to target that area wisely.
Well, when you saw it right away, it wasn't that bad. But as he continues to target it, you can start to see it opening up. Look for him to continue to go down that route to try to get this victory.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Final 10 seconds of the fight. All right, so they came in unquestionably the two best in the world in this division, and they showed you exactly why here tonight. A lot of people may think the challenger did enough. For me, slight lean to the champion to retain his title.
I agree with you, John. I thought the champion did just enough to keep his belt. And this has nothing to do with you got to beat the champ to get the belt. No, the champion outworked him in the big spots, and he should retain his title.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 48-47, and 49-46. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Alexander the Great Volkanovski!
All right, so Alexander Volkanovski, your winner by decision. If you
PlayStation